What is good, guys? Project Fix the Shitbox. So right now, I've already started on that side. They're sucking up all the leaves out of the rain wells. Right now, I'm just trying to diagnose the hard idle that it has. When you hit the gas, it wants to die. It's like it's getting choked out. It's running lean. A few of the issues that I have so far found with it are, obviously, this is the main cause, math. Whatever mechanic that because my brother-in-law borrowed this for a while. Whatever mechanic that was recommended to do the work on the starter of this thing, $300 or whatever it was, $600. Can't remember how much he paid on this thing. Fucked up a lot of shit. He fucked up a lot of shit. This was crushed in the hood over there. Wasn't even in its place. This is the fresh air sensor. The intake box is in here. I took this out, wiped it out, cleaned. BMW comes with these filters. If y'all know if this thing can come out, I don't think that it can, but there's a filter in here. I just sprayed this out, oiled it, all that. Cleaned up all the plastics, the rings. I gotta get new cabin filter, new intake filter. So right now I'm just starting out with just cleaning out all of this bullshit. I'm about to be moving on to this piece, which is going to brush all the grime pretty much off the metal, and then I'll be able to vacuum it up. So hopefully that fixes the hard idle. This is the shit that this guy fucked up. Snapped a bolt right here. So this just fucking hangs like a fucking titty. Bolts are missing for the cabin filter. This isn't even in fucking place, so he didn't put anything fucking back. When I pulled the intake box off, or as everybody else calls it, air filter box, but the shit wasn't even connected. It wasn't really even seated in here correctly. This going straight into the intake wasn't even tight. So I was like, dog, I hope to God this dude didn't fuck up this car, because this wasn't Luke's car. Luke is my brother-in-law. It's still my car. He was just borrowing it. It was in his name because I wasn't going to pay for him to be on my insurance. And in order for his insurance to accept anything, for him to have his own insurance on it, the car needed to be in his name. But it wasn't even tight down there. Coming out of the intake boot, it was tight at this 90. There are a few things that he did replace. He replaced the belt. The starter is brand new. And a lot of the things that I'm slowly working through is going to be brand new. So I'm going to be fixing pretty much everything with this car. Figuring out the hard idle. Shocks are gone. And struts are gone. If you look when I bounce this thing, that shit just you probably can't see it on the camera, but that shit, it just continues to bounce. Debating on it, but replacing the steering wheel. I was debating on replacing the steering wheel when I had first got the car, because it looks like shit. Either with an M3 steering wheel or just going with a quick release paddle shifter. Well, it's not going to matter if it's a paddle shifter or not. So, but yeah, so this guy had fucked up quite a bit with this car. And yeah, oh, I got to replace I don't have my flashlight out here, so you might not be able to see. Got to replace yeah, you guys aren't going to be able to see it, but down there is the gasket for the top of the motor. It's leaking oil. I can't think of it right now. I know what it's called. It'll come to me later on. This goes to that sensor. This is where the sensor was supposed to be. This sensor was literally sitting. So the sensor goes into this clip here. And the sensor was literally sitting. When I pulled the hood off, the sensor was sitting here and was pinched between the hood and that. And I was just like, bruh, what the fuck? Like, it's supposed to be set in place right here, right before it goes into the cabin filter, because otherwise, yeah, it's not going to be able to read the fresh air going into the cabin filter. But besides that, all of this plastic shit is going to come off. The cowl is going to come off. All of that shit's going to be cleaned. And yeah, let's get started.
I think we got one. Hey, hoops.
Think it's a game.
This year I ain't playing, I'm on a mission. I don't see no competition. Waited my turn and I played my position. Sat in the room, I ain't talk, I just listen. I ain't have no motion, them bitches went follow me. Now I got these hoes tryna squalor me. In a condo in Cali, a long way from the hood, but I can't get the hood up out of me. I just found out my big homie a rat. I'm shaking my head, rolling blunts in the scat. Jumped in the booth, put the hood on my back. Popped me a lower tail to relax. These niggas been hate since I jumped off the porch. Niggas been hate since I jumped in the streets. Bought me a gun, I was ready for beef. Didn't turn back, I was in too deep. Got a phone call, get her mama on live. The shit she was saying brought tears to my eyes. I don't really need to be speaking on it, but today I'ma swallow my pride. We were like brothers. No matter what happened, we always gon' ride for each other. Got that on my chest, I wish you the best. We family, so tell me I love you. But back to the song, I'ma give me some money. If I don't do nothing, I'ma fuck me some hoes. Like cause you hang with a nigga that told. Free all them real niggas locked down the road. Remember the days I was wearing Jabos. Now young nigga be rocking the mirrors. Now young nigga be fucking on Instagram models. I swear this shit here done got serious. This year I ain't playing, I'm on a mission. I don't see no competition. Waited my turn and I played my position. Sat in the room, I ain't talk, I just listen. I ain't have no motion, them bitches went follow me. Now I got these hoes tryna squalor me. In a condo in Cali, a long way from the hood, but I can't get the hood up out of me. I'm on a mission. I don't see no competition. Waited my turn. Shit ain't happen overnight. Nigga had to goddamn put in overtime with this shit. Nigga had to grind for this shit. It's just my time now. These niggas ain't right. These bitches ain't right. I put my feelings on ice. Ride with my my dog, if he wrong or you right. Ain't no one-on-one, we all gon' fight. Forever my brother, we locked in. Ain't performing if I don't get the Glock in. When you riding that foreign cars, you ain't gotta say a thing, the bitches just hop in. I ain't trusting no bitch like she mine. Go hard for Rebecca, cause she got my spine. Got love for the East, it been multiple times. I could've been dead, but them young niggas rhyme. Ain't never hated, I waited my time. My mama just called me, she love when I shine. For me, she gon' pray every night. God watching over me, but I still keep me a eye. Remember that night, nigga shot at my truck. Ain't have no gun, I can do shit but duck. Caught his ass slipping and fired him up. Fuck ass nigga, ain't riding with us. Niggas gon' hate when you poppin', but fuck them, they know how we rockin'. They already know how we coming. All the ARs got 100, but fuck all that, gotta take up my seat. If my rap don't sell, I'ma sell me some weed. Long as I ain't selling my soul, I gotta accomplish my goals. Just got off the phone with Lil' Low. He told me, look, cut is your year. But all this money ain't easing the pain, which granny incessant with hill. This year I ain't playing, I'm on a mission. I don't see no competition. Waited my turn and I played my position. Sat in the room, I ain't talk, I just listen. Ain't have no motion, them bitches went follow me. Now I got these hoes tryna squalor me. In a condo in Cali, a long way from the hood, but I can't get the hood up out of me. I'm on a mission, I don't see no competition. Waited my turn and I played my position. Sat in the room, I ain't talk, I just listen. Ain't have no motion, them bitches went follow me. Now I got these hoes tryna squalor me. In a condo in Cali, a long way from the hood, but I can't get the hood up out of me.